Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Sorry there was a bit of a hiatus there with the last one, just with the holidays and everything else, just wasn't feeling like spending hours upon hours doing a build and not spending any time with my family and stuff. When I say my family, I mean my husband, because it's just me and him right now. So, hello Mr. Sheepy. So today we're going to be looking at the build I did for Think Needle Space. Now this one, I had originally had a tutorial I was going to watch, but the tutorial wasn't giving me the, dimensions of the bowl, and it gave me the materials, but that was about it. And then they just were going through, and it was like a top-down view, which it didn't do too well with, and I was like, okay, I can't follow this. So I was like, I've done a noodle bowl before. I did one on my creative Xbox playthrough back in the day, way back when. I did like a base for James and Dan and Think Noodles, and it actually was really good because I did that all by myself, like with my own creative juices and stuff like this. So the bowl didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, and by the time I realized it wasn't exactly symmetrical and looked like exactly like a bowl, it was already too late. I was already like deep dived into it, and I was like, I'm like, we'll just add to it and, make it look a little better, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'll go ahead and uh, get the clip in of me doing the build, and then we'll be back. All right. Hey everyone, we're back at it again. Hope you enjoyed my little uh, speedy through of the build here. So let's go ahead and get into it and we will show you the complete finished product, okay? Alrighty. So here it is. And keep in mind, this is all just what I did for my own brain. Like, I didn't follow a tutorial on this one. So here's the entrance. That's the Noodle Shop and Restaurant. You go inside. Oh, stupid door. You go inside, and here are the girls. There's Kopi and Chloe. And I really like these windows that are part of Macaw's mod. I don't know. I've got all the mods that I'm using listed in the playlist description, but yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. And I liked the blue aesthetic, so now the down here doesn't have anything yet because I haven't really decided how I'm going to set the shop area up yet, but underneath the stairs to just kind of, not have all this empty space, I've got some barrels with some shrimp fried rice in there. And then if we go upstairs, we will see the man himself in his little like noodly sushi bar kind of area. You go in here, close the gate. There we go. Like he's got his little I know these are blast furnaces. I just put them in there because I was all like I couldn't remember what the one that cooks food is other than a regular furnace. And the regular furnace I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use something a little different. But then you got your seats around the table to watch the noodle maker at work. And yes, I know there are a lot of lanterns around here, but it was so dark in this noodle bowl. Like, I got in here and I was like, I can't see anything, Captain. Alrighty. So, yeah. Hey, Justin. I hope you like your noodle bowl. Alright, so we'll go out here and I will show you the rest of it. Chwink. So, yeah, that's kind of like the front of it. And I basically kind of just built this into the hip. Wow. I need to learn how to speak English, apparently. I just basically built this into the hill that the bowl is sitting on. So here's the bowl here. And of course, it's got the TN for Think Noodles and the chopsticks coming out of it. And I tried putting water in here, but then of course the water was dripping from the ceiling and it just didn't look good. And I was, because I was going to add stuff in it just to make it look like, soup. But it wasn't working. So I was like, okay, we'll just do that. Like, not that. And then I saw these terracotta blocks. And I was like, ooh, that kind of looks like, it looks like flowers when you're like really up close, but when you get away, it does look like just like a bunch of like noodles in it. Other than the blue the blue carpety blocks or whatever. But yeah, I just thought it gave it more of like a noodly texture and stuff like that. And I did not want to go too crazy with it, but if we zoom out here, you can kind of see how the noodle bowl did not turn out like a noodle bowl. And I realized, after I was done with it, what I had done wrong. Like, totally realized it at that point in time. But by that point in time, I had already made pretty much the entire thing. And I was like, I'm not starting over. Because that would mean I'd have to ditch like 3 hours of, you know, footage to start over. And I was just like, nah. No, I'm like, we'll just make a building to go on underneath it that, looks cool and aesthetically pleasing and everything like that. So that's kind of what I did with that one. So yeah, so here it is. And of course there's like this little water here. I think I'm gonna throw some fish in here for like, sushi. So that, the restaurant has their supply of fresh fish and stuff like that. I don't know. And what is okay, that block is gonna drive me nuts. Give me 1 second here. That's the only problem with using like the stripped woods that don't have like the like when you cut a log and you see the rings on the inside, is if you don't place it exactly the right way, it doesn't look right. There we go. Oh, so much better. I think that was the only one. I think I fixed. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna back away. We're not gonna look. And as I was doing this build, I did realize something up where Think Noodles was standing. There is, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, right here. Okay, so there's like this little like, almost like semi-cave thing or whatever. I don't know how far it goes in because I didn't go adventuring in there or anything like that. But if any of you who've watched the Pixelmon series. Think Noodles had created basically like a secret entrance into Dan's base where Dan kept all his uh like I don't even remember, was it like all his like diamonds and emeralds and stuff like that? So I'm thinking, as a kind of throwback to that, I'm going to kind of dig that out all the way over here and kind of create like a secret entrance to the mines below or whatever. Oh, and I did also add like fencing here because I was all like, that's kind of dangerous. You could just totally fall off and, go to your death if you're not in creative mode like me. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.